Hi guys, it's Valerie. Today we are going to be doing an upper body workout. So you will need 2 small hand weights and then just your body. So let's get started. We are going to start out in walkouts. So you're going to start standing, bring your hands down to the floor, walk it all the way out, come into a plank position, drop down into a push-up, come back up, walk your hands back to your feet, and then come back up. If you can't do a push-up on your toes, you can drop down to your knees, get that push-up in, come back up, tuck the toes under, and then walk it all the way back up to standing. Coming back down, push up, and up. When you get down to that plank position, make sure that your butt is nice and low. Make sure that your elbows are close to your sides. And we're coming straight down and then walking those hands back up to standing. Coming down, push up, walk it back. You got it. This time, we're going to come down into that push-up position. We're going to stay here. We're going to do some mountain climbers. So we're bringing those knees into the chest. You can go as fast as you want. Maybe you want to go for opposite elbows. Go across the body. Just make sure that that booty stays low. Your core is nice and tight. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk yourself all the way back up to standing. We're going to go back to those walkouts. Coming down, push up, walk it back. Coming down. We're working that core. We're working those shoulders to walk ourselves out. We're actually working on our flexibility as well. Working on those hamstring flexibility. Push up. Nice job. Stay in that push-up position. Mountain climbers. Bringing those knees in. Our core is tight. We're working those shoulders. Working the chest. Working the overall core. You got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and grab those weights. We're going to come to standing. We're going to do some bicep curls, followed by a shoulder press. So you're going to come up, and then up to the sky, down and forward. Bicep curl in, up to shoulder press. Arms come down. You got it. Go as slow as you need to make sure you got the movement. Don't hoist anything. Don't use any momentum to give yourself that bicep curl. It's a nice controlled motion. Doing great. Just getting started. Warming everything up. Here we go. Working those shoulders, working the biceps, working 2 muscles at once. Nice and slow and controlled. You're doing great. We're almost there. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. One more time, lift it up. Nice job. Drop those weights down. We're going to do jumping jacks. You can do these without your weights, like normal jumping jacks. If you want to challenge your arms, keep your weights in your hands. And we're just going to jack it out. Weights are going to make it more challenging on your shoulder, but it is a lot. So if your shoulders are bothering you, just drop those weights. You're still getting a good workout. We're getting that blood pumping. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Coming back to those bicep curls to shoulder press. In and up. In and up. Really squeeze those biceps and then push it up with those shoulders. Come all the way down before you come all the way back up. Make sure that you're going up with a nice slow and controlled motion. You're not just flinging the weights. Use it with intention. Really squeezing those muscles as you're working. Here we go. Last 3. Last 2. Last one, really squeeze it all in. Again, if you want to keep those weights in your hands, you can. If you want to go hands-free, just doing regular jumping jacks. Nice and slow to work those shoulders. We're warming up the upper body, loosening up the shoulder joint. All good things. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead, grab those weights again. We're gonna do wide to narrow rows. So you're gonna come here, flat back. Notice how I'm not rounding forward. My back is nice and flat. My tummy is nice and tucked. We're gonna pull in and then bring the hands facing down and pull out. So in, palms facing up, turn the palms down and come out. Elbows close to your sides, and then elbows out. There you go, from the side. I'm going out, and then in, nice and tucked. Out to the side, palms face up, in. We're working those back muscles, working that core. You got this. Strong back, strong core. It's what helps keep you upright. Works that posture. We all want good posture. It's good for your self-esteem, good for your breathing and your digestion. And a lot of us are on our phones and sitting on desks, at desks all day. So this is a good way to help that posture. All right, and then we're gonna come into a standing position. You're gonna stagger your feet slightly. You're gonna bring those mitts up. We're gonna do some punches. If it's too much with the weights, just drop them down and use your hands. Ready? We're punching it out, jabbing and jabbing. Palms facing down. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed and away from your ears. So you're not punching like this. Everything is nice and controlled. You're rotating your body slightly as you extend that arm forward. You got it. Make sure that you're really using that control. You're not just flinging those weights around. You're putting in the work today. Don't waste your time. Mean it. Punch it out. You got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Nice job. Going back to those rows, hinging it over at the hips. My back is nice and straight. I'm going to come in, shoulder blades in, and then out. Good. Pull those shoulder blades together when you go backwards. Great. Elbows close to the sides. Palms facing up. Palms facing down. Palms facing up and down, out to the side. Elbows close to the waist. Elbows out to the side. You got this. Working those back muscles. The leaning forward also adds in our low back and all the muscles that helps us stand upright. You got it. Last 5, 4. Come on, nice tight core. You got this. Keep that core nice and tight. One more. Nice job. Coming back to those punches. This time you're going to put the other foot out in front. Might feel kind of weird, but we're going to keep it nice and balanced. Punching it out. You got it. Nice and controlled. Working those shoulders, working those biceps, working those triceps, the forearms. We're doing a full upper body workout today. Chiseling up those arms, giving us nice, strong arms to do the things we need to do to get us through our day. Empowering ourselves, one punch at a time. Keep it going. You got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop those weights for 1 second. Roll out those wrists. You got it. And then let's go right back into it. Grab those weights. We're going to do a front raise to a lateral raise out to the side. So you're going to come forward and then out to the side. Forward and out. We're working those shoulders, working that core. Our core has to stay nice and tight while we do this. Our shoulders are away from our ears, so we're not stressed out while we're doing this. We're nice and relaxed. The only thing working is our arm and our core and our legs for holding us up. You got this. You got it. Almost there. Come on. Last 3. Last 2. It's burning. And one, nice job. Shake it out for a little bit. We're gonna go into uppercuts. So we're gonna stagger those feet again, one foot in front of the other. This time you're gonna come up and up. Imagine that you're trying to protect yourself. You're coming up with a sneak attack punch. You're coming up. We're using those biceps. We're using the front of our shoulders. You can rotate your upper body a little bit. Just make sure that you're not using it to swing your arms. You're really stopping with control so your arms aren't flying backwards to give you that momentum. Notice how my arms just drop by my side and I lift them back up again. I'm not swinging them with my body. Here you go. Doing great. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Coming back to those front raises and lateral raises. Let's get to it. Keep a slight bend in your knees. That's going to also help the blood flow with your body. It's going to help you be a little bit more stable. It'll take a little bit of the pressure off of your body. Making sure that that blood is circulating all the way around to all the muscles that we need it to hit today. Doing great. Feel those shoulders. We want strong arms. You got this. Working it. Almost there. Last 3. Last 2. Come on, you got this. Last 1. Nice job. Coming back into those uppercuts. The opposite foot goes forward this time. We're bringing those hands in and we're scooping it under. So you're bringing that arm forward and up from the side. Notice how I'm going forward and up. Yes, perfect. You got this. Really hold it at the top there. Squeeze that bicep when you pull that arm up. You got it. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to drop one of our weights. Let's actually drop both of them for a second. Rub those wrists out. We're going to use only one weight this time. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of stagger like you're in a lunge position. Place your left hand on your left thigh. You're going to come back into a row. So you're rowing it back, and then we're turning it into a tricep kickback. Head down. Row, tricep kickback. Arm down, pull back, kick it back. When you come up, make sure that that elbow is staying close to that side. It's right by my rib cage. Maybe it even touches my rib cage. And then when I come up, my elbow is coming towards the midline of my body. And I'm just extending that arm back, getting that extra tricep workout in there. You got this. We're working 2 muscles. 2 muscles again. You got this. And down. Make sure that that back stays nice and straight. You don't want to be hunching over, then you're using the wrong muscles. Like I said, you don't want to waste your time. Make sure that you're doing quality reps, not quantity. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to switch it to the other side. Lunge into the opposite leg. I'm going to take my right hand, place it on my left thigh. I'm hinging forward at the hips. I'm coming up and back, in and down. Row and kick back. Nice and down. My back is straight. My elbows close to my ribs. At the end, I'm really squeezing it out. I'm not using my momentum. My core is tight. Make sure that I'm nice and stabilized. Come on, you got this. You're doing great. Only a couple left. Make sure you're still keeping everything nice and tight. Don't give up. Last 3. Come on, you got this. Last 2. Come on, strongest one yet. And 1. Nice job. We're going to go back to jumping jacks. This time we're going to do front raise jumping jacks. So when you come up, your arms are actually going to go in front of you. You can keep your weights in your hand if you want to, or you can do it without. Ready? And up. This time we're working the front of the shoulders. You have 3 different sections of deltoid muscles. You got to work all 3. Nice job. Takes coordination. Here we go. Last 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Nice job. Let's go ahead, pick up one weight again. Going right back into those rows to tricep kickbacks. Whew, here we go. Left hand, left thigh, arms down, my back is straight, my core is tight, I'm in, I'm back. I'm coming up, I'm kicking it back. You got it. In and back. You know the drill. Elbow stays close to the sides. It'll start to go out. It's easier that way for your body, but this is the proper way to do it, and it'll get easier over time. You got this. Kick it out and down. Kick it out. Really squeeze that tricep at the end. Squeeze it out. Nice job. You got this. Last 5. Nice and slow. My back is nice and straight. My core is nice and tight. Come on, last 2. 1. Come on, last 1. Squeeze it. Great job. We're switching it out. Right leg front, right hand, right thigh. Let's go. Back is straight, core is tight. In and back. Up and down. Row, kick it. Back, down. Row, kick it back. Squeeze that tricep. We're working the back muscles. We're working the back of the shoulder. Getting that all around arm workout today. Chiseling every part of your upper arms. Here we go. You got this. Don't give up. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Really squeeze it out. Nice job. We're going to come back into those front raises. If you want to grab those weights, go for it. It's up and down and up and down. Maybe having weights makes you go a little bit slower. That's okay. Listen to your shoulders. If they're screaming at you, if they hurt, drop those weights. You might also feel it in your back. You just got to build that strength. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Drop those weights. We're actually going to come down to the floor. So we're going to come into a push-up position. Let's roll out those wrists real quick. Let me catch my breath. Roll those wrists out. Then we're coming right back into it. So we are going to, you can have your hands on the weights. If that's uncomfortable for your wrists, just have your hands on the floor. So what we're going to do is come into a push-up position, grab a weight, and pull it back. Drop it, grab the other one, pull it back. Renegade rows. Working those back muscles, working that core, working those shoulders. We're working everything. Keep that booty nice and low. Make sure that you're not rolling over and pulling it up. Your body tries to stay right above your hands. I understand you might shift a little bit, but you want to make sure that your hips stay facing down towards the floor. Your booty is nice and low. You got this. We're almost there. Come on, keep it going. Pull it back. Bring those elbows up. Keep them close to your sides. Last one. Good job. Move those weights for a second. We're going to come into plank up downs. This is it, guys. We are burning out those shoulders here. So don't give up. Let's go. Push-up position, down to a plank. Up to a push-up, down to forearm plank. Hands to forearms. Make sure when you come up, you're using a different hand. So you're not coming up with the same arm. You're strengthening both your arms at the same time. Keeping it balanced. This is hard. If you need to drop down to your knees, you can. Knees are always there for you. It's okay. You can always move up, but you don't want to injure yourself. That's what's most important. Ready? Last one. Here we go. Push it up. Good job. Grab those weights. We're coming back into those renegade rows. Coming back into that push-up position. You can be on the weights or on the floor, lifting it up and lower, picking up the other weight and lower. My shoulders are burning. Hopefully yours are too. You got this. This is the last time you have to do renegade rows. And then all you gotta do is planks from here and you're good. You got this. Don't give up. Don't quit. Let's go. Booty down. Keep that booty down. If you need to drop down to your knees, do that. Drop it down to the knees. You got this. Here we go. 2 more. each side. Ready? Last one. Elbow close, pull it back. Elbow close, pull it back. Nice job. We're gonna move those weights. Come back into the plank up downs. Here we go. Plank and forearm plank. Coming up with my right arm, dropping down to my left elbow, coming up on my left hand, coming down on my right. I'm trying to keep my booty low. If you need to drop down to your knees, drop down to your knees. Otherwise, challenge yourself. We are almost done, guys. You got this. Good job. Last one. Nice work. You guys did it. Stretch it out. Make sure you take time to stretch today. It's important for recovery, so we make sure we don't injure ourselves. And we just want to make sure that we keep our bodies nice and healthy. You guys did great.